The girl was terminally ill with little time left to live. Yet at the end of her life, she fell in love with a boy. The story began with a diary. The boy came to the hospital for a checkup and accidentally found a notebook, on the first page of which was written "Comorbidity Library." Just as he was reading content about terminal illness and death, the owner of the diary appeared, a girl named Sakura Yamauchi. Sakura confessed that her pancreas was failing and she would pass away soon. But the boy showed an attitude of indifference towards life and death, which made Sakura burst out laughing. From then on, she clung to the boy. Under the cherry blossom tree, Sakura invited the boy to accompany her in fulfilling her final wishes. Even though the boy clearly looked unwilling, Sakura still insisted on dragging him along. They were on duty at the library together, walked by the seaside together, traveled abroad together, and tasted delicious food together. Sakura loved eating pancreas. According to legend, eating someone else's pancreas would allow their soul to live on in your heart. Gradually, the boy no longer disliked Sakura. He began to look forward to their next meeting. One day after school, Sakura invited the boy to her home. But once they arrived, Sakura suddenly asked him if he had ever thought of her as his girlfriend. The boy's heart skipped a beat, but he still replied, "No." Feeling teased again, the boy stood up to leave. Unexpectedly, Sakura suddenly hugged him, saying this was one of the things she wanted to do before she died. Just as their lips were about to touch, Sakura smiled and said she was joking. The moment he realized he'd been played, the boy lost his temper. It wasn't until he heard Sakura's wronged sobs that the word pulled him back to reality. Flustered, he ran away, leaving Sakura crying alone for a long time. Soon, Sakura's condition worsened and she was admitted to the hospital. The boy went to visit her, and as usual, they discussed life and death and admired the brilliant fireworks together. Sakura's hospital stay was extended, which meant the time left for them was running out. But their love grew wildly. Under the fireworks, they made a promise to go out and play together after she was discharged. On the day of her discharge, the boy arrived early at the cafe where they first met to wait for Sakura. Taking out his phone, he happily sent her a message with 8 words. But he never received a reply. Disappointed, the boy left. When he got home, he stared at his phone endlessly. Suddenly, the TV announced the news of Sakura's murder. Sakura passed away unexpectedly, not from her illness, but at the hands of a serial killer.